In technical meteorological terms, those are called decorator clouds. They're just out there for a little bit. As the sun goes down, we'll watch those dissipate out. The sky will end up being clear. That's from the Lexington Financial Center, your St. Joseph Health weather bug camera. Now tonight, near record cold and what may end up being our final frost threat. Starting Saturday, it's spring. We actually get some warm temperatures close to normal. Your spring lasts 5 days. And then at the end of the 8th day, we may be looking at summer. We may skip that spring. So enjoy it while we've got it, because again, your air conditioners may start getting a workout. Now, frost potential tonight. There are differences from last night. We ended up only in the 40s last night, so there was no frost last night. So tonight likely ends up colder. There's going to be fewer clouds. There's going to be less wind. Bottom line is temperatures will remain marginal. We usually consider 36 to be about the frost point, but some of the deeper valleys, that's where you can end up seeing the frost formation. The cold air sinks down to those lower elevations. It kind of works its way downhill. It's heavier than warm air, and so that's why valleys end up being the cold spots. That's why you don't see orchards at the bottom of valleys, because that's usually the cold spots. But that'll be your best chances for frost, and plan accordingly with your plants. If you feel like they need to be covered up, certainly do so. The frost advisory, and it's one weather service office versus another, runs from essentially Lake Cumberland to Cave Run Lake. So anywhere there to these, you can draw that line. But again, the frost threat doesn't stop at Pulaski and Lincoln County lines. So you are looking at that chance over a good chunk of the air. And again, with temperatures close to that frost point. Again, we look at 36, which is where Winchester is. Versailles and Nicholasville right behind Cynthiana. Certainly some spots in the Licking Valley will be awfully close to that frost point. Paris around 38 as well. Maybe along Stoner Creek, you could run into some problems as well. As we look over into eastern Kentucky, you're looking at those temperatures again, marginal. Stanton being one of the coldest spots at 36. Wouldn't be surprised if areas around, say, Campton or over toward the Red River Gorge might see that frost potential. As we get then into the lakes, Somerset, Monticello, a couple of the colder spots, and Monticello traditionally a cold spot. Be tuning in at 11 o'clock tonight to see where the Monticello temperature is, because usually on a clear night it's the coldest spot the fastest. Again, Williamsburg's right behind. And finally in the southeast along the Hal Rogers, Manchester, Hyden, Hazard, Hindman, right on that cusp. Barberville being a couple of degrees cooler has the potential as well. Right now, temperatures are running in the 60s. It is a cool afternoon. Keep in mind, we should be in the mid-70s at this point. 61 right now. That dew point is only at 35. That's the temperature that we can see the atmosphere fall toward as the sky is clear and the winds die off tonight. But look at the rise in temperature. That's a good steady climb toward the middle of the week. Here's your cold stuff that we've been dealing with. Now keep in mind, we have not had more than 5 degrees above normal on a temperature since the end of April. As we work our way through, when you see the yellows and oranges showing up, that's more than 5 above normal. So it's coming. High pressure tonight, though, keeps the temperatures cold. As that high drifts overhead, the sky will clear and the winds, they will be light. Mainly clear, that patchy frost with near record cold tonight, down to 38 tomorrow. Sunshine and a great April day. Mid-60s. Mid to upper 60s Friday, near 70 on Saturday. There's spring. Storm chances begin Sunday and an 80 by the end of the week.